Is this a Sunday? Is this a Sunday? You guys got work and stuff tomorrow? Oh my God. Well, just so you know, this has been a fucking crazy tour, and we're just now kind of limping into home base. And I've been telling, like last night, it's been so hard. I got so sick a couple weeks ago, and I'm fucking pulling this shit off because I'm a fucking stiller dude. I took 16 injections of estrogen this morning. Hasn't really done much. I've done some shit, but I'm not gonna tell you about it.
No balls!
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to somebody from down south named Alon Rubin. Can you guys go higher? These down here. I'm not gonna do coded sign language anymore. I'm doing this like hand signals to Tom over here.
I saw!
And I'm like, hey, do this and this and this and this. Alright. You guys have been awesome to help me sing tonight because I can't sing all the songs while feeling this way, but I can drink lots of whiskey that makes me forget my name. You guys, stop yelling at me. I got shit to do. Alright. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a story. It's a super, super, super important story. And it has to do, hold on. It has to do with Little Italy. True. You don't want me to tell this story, but we're going to tell it. So about 10 years ago, Alon and I were reminiscing on 30 years ago. When we first came up with an idea 60 years before that. And we were like, you know what we should do? We should create a little neighborhood in San Diego that sums up the eternal love that we have for each other. And I was like, well, we can't have a neighborhood of massage parlors. That was the best joke of the tour. That came with your ticket. And so he says, well, how about we do like a neighborhood of restaurants? And I said, well, how does that really signify our eternal undying love for each other? And he says, look, when two people sit down and get a piece of pasta and suck on it together and their lips touch like Lady and the Tramp, I was like, that makes fucking sense. So, 60 years before the 30 years and then 10 years ago when we were reminiscing, you have Little Italy, which was a place where we found this magical piece of pasta, and I put one end in Alon's lips and I put the other end of the pasta within my buttocks, and it was weird. It didn't really mean anything. So we took the pasta out, and then he says, how about I just sing you a song about how I feel? And I said, why did you say this shit 80 years ago? And so this is the song that he wrote about his love for me.
Watching those eyes and what you've been thinking. Hey girl, spread your wings. The world is waiting to let you in. That smile a mile away, whose colors collide. You pick up the reins and come to my window and don't be shy. And never wanted to say how much I love you. I never wanted to be one of your sad discoveries. We'll see. Hey there, since you've been gone, I've written about you. These words that know anyway, they don't have any value to anybody. My girl, while you're scared to go home to a beautiful city. You, I can never relax, and there's never an option in your mind. I never want to live my life without you. I never wanted to coast, always wanted to be an anomaly. I never wanted to say how much I loved you. I never wanted to be one of your sad discoveries. And tell me, don't let me down, since this is my end. I won't let you leave here without these violins. One day I'll follow your eyes to the top of a mountain. My girl, I think I'm in love. It's the scariest place to be alive. I never wanted to live my life without you. I never wanted to coast, always wanted to be an anomaly. I never wanted to say how much I loved you. I never wanted to be one of your sad discoveries.
That was the first show on tour that I. It's the funniest joke when someone walks behind you and you do that. It's always funny.
Why you flinch?
I usually end that song with the word dad. Like it's a love song to your dad. Your dad.
You're my
I
dad.
ended it with Shamu tonight, and I wanted to thank the gentleman for the help. I needed balance.
Jesus!
Yeah, Justine!
Fuck Devers!
You know, I have my ear out. I have these little in-ears things that where we hear shit, but I had to take it out because it's just not working for me tonight. So I can hear you motherfuckers really fucking good. Whatever you fucking say, I will now fucking know it.
Tell I love you!
I know, and whatever you're thinking, I know it too.
It's my birthday, Tom!
So this is the part of the show. Still turn these up, these boxes down here.
I want
Thank you, sir. Whatever we come to this part of the show, this is where I tell you about me learning how to play guitar in junior high. You see, I grew up in a little town called Poway. And my mom is here. She has no clue that I used to ride around with my brother, and we would hang out the back of a truck with a baseball bat and take out people's mailboxes. Lit a few things on fire. We used to sneak into people's backyards and turn off the power to their house. Mom, there's a lot of shit you don't know about that. Sean and I got into a lot of shit. Sorry about that. One time there was this family singing Christmas songs. And we fucking shut the power off. We're such assholes. There was a basketball gym in Poway where there was these giant dudes that would come and play street basketball every Tuesday night. So my brother and I and a couple friends decided to shut the power off to the gym while they were playing. Over and over and over and over again in the same night. These guys wanted to fucking kill it. They were huge. We did it like, I think we did it 5 times within 1 hour. One time my high school had this 24-hour relay where they will go around and they will run laps for all night long to raise money for charity. So we thought it'd be funny to go up at 2 in the morning and launch water balloons on them. That shit was funny. These people, they're hurting us. Oh my God, so I grew up here. When I started playing guitar, I wanted to travel the world and play in a big rock band. That wasn't really something that I thought was gonna happen. I remember walking on the beach with a friend of mine, and he goes, what do you want if you're gonna be in a band? Like, what do you want it to be? And I said, you know what? I want it to be just like 1,000 some people a night. And I remember saying this because I just got back from watching No Effects play, and Eric from No Effects is here tonight. See some dude with sexy dreads, he's here somewhere. He's right there. Is that you? No, that's not you. Fucking sit down, motherfucker. I'm on a show. Didn't yell small dick, I yelled Eric. Well, anyways, looked up to this guy so much, and that's what I was hoping to be, you know? And then the band got all big. But, I will tell you this. There was a time when I was in school, and I was thinking, well, if I can't be in a giant band, because that's never gonna happen, I'm gonna get some girls. I'm gonna get all the girls at school to love me with my fucking guitar and sing to them. And I'll go and knock their mailbox right off when they're not looking. Well, when I got into high school, there was this one girl that I decided to ask out on a date. Again, there's a reason why I'm up here, not you. Who's right? I'm just joking. So I asked this girl on a date, and she tells me, she goes, oh, I'm sick. Boo, right? So that night, I dressed up as Santa Claus for this family Christmas party where I was giving away presents. And afterwards, still dressed up like fucking Santa. Why are you laughing at that? Everyone dressed up like Santa. I can hear you now. This thing in my ears is open. I decided to go buy some flowers and a get well card. Because I bought her fucking lies that she was sick, and I drove to her house. I know, this is out in Poway. Still, everything happens in Poway. Everything. Sasquatch lives in Poway. And so I drive to her house and I knock on the door, and her dad answers the door, and I was like, yo, is your fucking daughter here? And he looks at this skinny prick dressed up like Santa holding flowers. You know what he says? He goes, no, she's out with her friends.
Aww.
Boo.
What went wrong?
So you know what I did? I said, good, these flowers are for you, motherfucker, kiss me. And I pulled her down in and I kissed that motherfucker so hard. And I squeezed those butt cheeks.
I wish that was me.
And it was awkward as fuck, and so then I walked away. And I was like, okay, well, let me know when your daughter gets back.
I won't make it awkward.
Well, a few years later, Blink-182 is now a real band. And we're playing in this little place called Santa Barbara. We were actually playing with that band, No Doubt. They were a tiny little band. And this girl was going to school up there. And she shows up at the show and walks around the back when we were loading our gear in. And she's like, hey, you. And she's like, do you want to hang out after the show? Yeah, you know what I said to her? I said, fuck you, I'm too big for you now. I'm a fucking rock star. There's 43 people here tonight to see me. Including your dad. I remember her dad popped out of the back of the van. Well, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sing a song and remember my roots a little bit.
What went wrong?
But I want to let you know, last night when I did this little part, apparently.
Kiss!
Kiss!
Kiss! Kiss! Kiss! Kiss! Kiss!
Kiss.
Kiss!
They're literally chanting for us to. That's some fucking weird shit. That's the only thing all of you can think about? Okay, sing it with me. Where are you?
I'm so sorry, I cannot sleep
Why can't I dream tonight? I need somebody and always. This six strange darkness creeping on, so wanting every time. And as I said, I counted. That's all the spiders catching things and eating their insides. My big decision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. I miss your ways. Your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Good job. Okay, so Blink gets off the ground, becomes a really fucking big band. Everything that I ever dreamed of came true. And so then I felt like, you know what I want to do? I want to challenge myself a little bit. I want to go out of this really perfect little box. I want to try and do something that's really a big fucking deal and try and get people to think a little bit different about themselves. You know, so I created this band called Angels and Airwaves. I was really about emotion. It was really about your soul. It was about being an adult and seeing the world differently. And I thought, you know, I don't know if people are gonna get where I'm coming from, so maybe I should create this, like, opportunity to make films and, you know, like multimedia to go along with these things that I'm feeling. So we created a little production company called To The Stars to help out the band. And there was a few stories I wanted to tell. And one of those stories got me in a little bit of trouble with the US government. And I remember I was so misunderstood. A lot of people were like, okay, this guy's crazy. Why would he leave this big band to go chase spaceships? And I was looking at some of those stories, and I was just like, God, these people have no fucking clue who I'm talking to do that. But I stuck with it. And I went and met a bunch of people from the DOD, to the CIA, to the OSD, and other places I can't say. And these guys would look at me and they'd say, well, none of this shit is true, but we really want to hear more of your ideas about this untrue shit. Well, those conversations worked. And I was able to get all these people to come out from their places in the shadows, and To The Stars became To The Stars Academy of Arts and Science. And all the shit I was working on, you might have seen a few articles a couple weeks ago with my name in it. And I wanted to tell you that the conversation of a lifetime is getting ready to start. I've been fortunate enough to be involved in something where I really think it's going to pull a lot of people together, and I think that idea that I had of where people can see themselves differently and see the world differently and kind of come together with our brothers and sisters across the oceans, I think that's going to finally start to happen. And when I say I think, I know. You guys will find out soon enough. I think a lot of people are starting to figure out that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and so we're going to play a song, and we're going to let you guys sing it. For all the hard work that I did, it was name on. There's something in the back room. I hope it's not the creatures from above.